Alright, so here you can see the method for the construction we'll be doing in this video. So you can pause it and look at the method and copy it down. Alright, so here I'm going to draw my baseline and everything that you usually do when you start your isometric projection, which is measuring your 30-degree angles and measuring your 90-degree angle. This is what I'm doing here, right? So basically the same thing that I did for the cube construction, where I measured the 30-degree angles as well as the 90-degree angle. Alright, you can see me doing that there. And then I'm going to draw the angles. Alright, so you can see me drawing the angles here now. And this is what you usually do, right, when you start any isometric projection. It doesn't matter which shape you're constructing in isometric projection, you always do this first. You always draw the angles first. Alright, so here now you see that I flipped over the paper, and the reason for this is because I have to do a separate triangle construction, right? If you have looked at the method, you would have seen that the triangle is an equilateral triangle of sides 50 mm. So that is what I'm constructing here, right? I'm constructing a normal triangle, a normal equilateral triangle with the same 50 mm length, right? You can see me marking off the 50 mm there with the compass, and then I'm going to draw the triangle. So something else that I'm also going to do here is draw the perpendicular height, right? You can see the line that I just draw there is the perpendicular height of the triangle, and that would be needed for the isometric projection. So here you can see me taking the measurement of one side of the triangle, and now I'm going to transfer it to the 30-degree angle that I just drew here, right? I transfer it on all two of the 30-degree angles. And then here you can see me transferring it on the 90-degree line, right? So where those arcs intersect, I'm going to connect a line there to finish an isometric square, right? And that shape there is called an isometric square, and it's going to hold the triangle in that shape, right? That shape is what I'm going to use to hold the triangle in. Alright, so as you can see, I've just labeled the triangle there. Alright, so I'm also going to put the same labeling on the isometric square. You see, if I've put B and C there. Now I just have to find point A. So to mark off point A, I'm going to take the measurement of B going to that perpendicular line that I just draw there, right? And using that measurement there, I'm going to mark it off on the isometric square there. So now I can have my point A, right? And using those 3 points, I should be able to draw the triangle in isometric projection now. Alright, so the height of this triangle prism is 80 mm. So I'm going to open to that on my compass and mark it off on that 90-degree line there. So here I'm setting my set square parallel to that 30-degree line. Right, then I'm going to slide it up to the 80 mm mark that I just marked on the 90-degree line. Right, so when I slide it to that mark there, I'm going to draw another 30-degree angle. Right, so the aim of this is to construct another isometric square on top, right, with the same height. And then I'm going to draw the same triangle again, right, on top. Right, so you can see me here drawing the other 30-degree angle. Alright, so now that I have my set square parallel to the 90-degree line, I'm going to slide it to the other vortex of the isometric square, and I'm going to draw another line to touch that 30-degree line above it, and I'm also going to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, so now I'm going to transfer the same measurement, right, that I had for A there on the triangle, and I'm going to transfer it to the top there, so I can also draw my other triangle on top. And here you can see me sliding the 30-degree angle, right, to the opposite side to complete my isometric square. So now that I have the points that I need there, I can draw the triangle at the top there. And now all I need to do is connect the top triangle with the bottom triangle, right? So you can see there I have lines connecting the top triangle with the bottom triangle, and now all I need to do is deepen the triangular prism, right? So the same way how I'm deepening the prism here, you can do the same thing as well, right? And something important to note here is that one of the sides of the triangle there, right, the one at the bottom specifically, is not going to be deepened, right? And that's going to be side AC. And the reason for this is because when you look at the prism, right, side AC is going to be behind of what you are looking at. And because it's behind, right, because it's hidden, you do not draw it, right? Or you draw it, yes, but you do not deepen it, right? You leave it light. So whatever is shown to you, that is what you deepen, right? And that's your triangular prism.